Why I Hate F1 2015. Okay, so you join us here for the start of the Malaysian Grand Prix. It is absolutely soaking wet. It is absolutely soaking, as you can see. Highly unrealistic, as Charlie Whiting has not deployed the safety car and wrapped up all the drivers in bubble wrap. But never mind, we're under starter's orders here, and we're heading towards turn 1. Everyone around me has seemingly got a better start than I have. Now we head to this turn 1, a long right-hander. Do you think the Ferrari turns into the corner like any sane person would? No, no, no. He clearly has spotted a very attractive girl in the grandstand in front of him and was making his way towards her to go and get her number. Somehow, though, despite the fact that he was going to straight line the first corner, that has resulted in a penalty for me. I mean, what can you say? It's one of the reasons why I hate F1 2015. Their penalty system makes driving like an idiot seem acceptable. We're cut to the end of the 4th lap. To start the 5th lap, we head into the first corner. Those two have gone pretty deep, as Raikkonen 1990, the cause of the first corner accident, can probably now tell that you will need some right-hand lock to make it through turn 1. Now I'm just going to shut up a second and let you watch what happens here. We pull off an absolutely worldly overtake on those two. That is how good driving is done. One of the best overtakes I think I've ever done. It was very quick thinking, and there's nothing is going to stop us now from taking a fantastic victory here online. They've got nothing on me heading into the last corner for the final time. Even this terrible, treacherous weather will not dampen my enthusiasm to come back from last to win this Grand Prix here in Malaysia. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Happy days. Very happy with my drive. Everyone finishes. Job well done, I thought. Absolutely brilliant stuff. But wait a so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Raikkonen 1990 caused the accident, but I got the penalty. But Raikkonen won. What message is this putting out, Codemasters? Drive like a noob, and you'll get the rewards. Absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe that the penalty system, over a year after the game's release, is still just as broken as it was when it was launched. We head to a race in Australia, and as you can see, this back marker has completely anally inserted himself into the second place running driver. So now we're running in second place. We're chasing down Wood Tiger. At least, I think we are. Because look at the map at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. There's no dot to indicate Wood Tiger is in front of us. We are chasing an invisible driver. The game has glitched to the point where Wood Tiger, much like the real Tiger Woods, is nowhere to be seen. And that's just a bit ridiculous because he cannot be hit to be knocked off the circuit, already giving that man an advantage above everybody else. And the gap is 7 seconds. Look at that, 7 seconds at the end of the second split point on the 3rd lap. I nearly put it in the wall out of pure bewilderment of the how he is invisible and you can't see him. We finish the 3rd lap. We set our fastest lap. The gap comes down even a little bit more. The back marker that took out the second place driver has been disqualified for being completely rubbish at the game. The gap comes down even more. We're in pursuit of this car that doesn't exist as we head to the end of the second sector. The gap is now less than 5 seconds. We cross the line to end lap 4. The gap is 3.1. It's really close. Now I'm going to pause it here. Now let's just assess what's happened. That car's come out of the pits and had to take evasive action by cutting the first corner as Heavy Pike and that Williams have made contact. There's debris all over the place. Heavy Pike is the cause of the yellow flags. He's ghosted and he is a back marker. But look at this. An illegal overtake on the car that caused the yellow flag. The car with a broken front wing, and he is a back marker, resulting in a ridiculous 3-second time penalty. I don't even give a damn about that corner cut. I'm absolutely furious. I've got even more time to make up. It was 3 seconds as we crossed the line, but now it's still 3 seconds, but in actual fact, it's 6 seconds. I've got to deal with this extra 3-second deficit that I've got to make back. The gap is 2.3 seconds, but surely, because of this absolutely unjustified and broken penalty system and flag system on F1 2015, it is going to prevent me from taking this victory. Wood Tiger is about 5 postcodes in front, at least I think he is. We're on to the final straight, but we've got DRS from a car that doesn't exist, so we must be close, and we cross the line. I have not got a clue. We'll cut a little bit later on if we wait for this race to finish. This guy comes up behind the special one, who's doing about 6 miles an hour on the racing line. Now we know why you are called the special one. Would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen? I've actually won this at least I think I've won this Grand Prix. I don't believe it for a second. Let's double check, shall we? Let's see. Amazingly, this broken game has stated that I actually won that Grand Prix, despite the fact I was chasing a car that doesn't exist, and I beat him by 0.2 of a second, despite a 3-second penalty. I mean, that's just so many problems right there, isn't there? Several reasons why I hate F1 2015. Now we head into this race in China. Lap 3, we're chasing down this back marker. To be honest, if you're getting lapped after 3 laps here in China, then you really should hand in your copy of the game, as you're not very good. Now, what do you think this lad, or lady, in the Sauber does here? Does he move over and let the leader through with respect and adhere to the blue flags? Nope, he just completely sideswipes me like any noob would. And if you can tell me why that's my penalty, please email me in at goyourself at f12015sucks.co.uk. I mean, what can you say? Codemaster's encouraging you to drive like an absolute idiot, and you won't get penalised. The ones that actually want to race will get penalised, because that makes perfect sense. We're going to cut to a race here at Spa now. Surely we can just have a nice clean race. Nope, half the field has gone invisible. How does that even happen? Unbelievable stuff. Now we head to La Source. Now it's a tight right-hand hairpin. Do you think this Williams does the right thing, the sane thing, and turns right into a right-hand hairpin? Let's find out. No, he turns left. He turns left. And if you can tell me why that is my penalty, then please tell me, because I would love to know myself. I've had enough of this game. I've had enough. This game is absolute shit. And somehow, despite the fact that I had a crash that would have killed a man, I just get a left front puncture and a broken front wing. This game never fails to amaze me. We cut to this clip here in Brazil. We're currently running in 4th position on lap 2. Now we're chasing down this guy. What you're going to see here, ladies and gentlemen, is an example of how to overtake someone properly, with respect, giving them space. That guy sets a fastest lap of a 12.2, but no, mate, 111.1. Sit down into turn 1. We've checked our mirrors. He's not there. We can take turn 2 as we normally would. We're not going to chop him off. And that is how you overtake someone properly on F1 2015. We're chasing down these leaders now. The lead is changing all the time. We said a 1 minute 10 point. You're not going to beat that, so go away. Now we cut to the end of the 4th lap here. Now what you're going to see here, ladies and gentlemen, is pure filth by Codemasters. Formula 1 cars mating. Well, it starts here in the restaurant with a little bit of rubbing under the table. They're now sprinting their way back to the apartment for a little bit of nookie as we head down towards turn 4. The Red Bull is clearly the alpha male here. The prancing horse is galloping behind him. He's raring to go for another session as we head into turn 5 here. Now we're just going to pause it as the Red Bull goes full-born missionary on top of the prancing horse. They're absolutely crazy. And now he's going in from behind with a bit of doggy style. Now that is pure filth, ladies and gentlemen. This is a family show after all. Now, this is just the absolute worst of it all. Pure, unadulterated, no lubed anal from the Red Bull. The Ferrari's like, no, I don't like that. No anal, please. Can you just tickle me diffuser? Can you just play with me shaft? Me suspension shaft. He goes in from the side there, as you can see. But no, they've seen I'm here. They've spotted me. Oh, no. Oh, God, but this is not the time for these sorts of shenanigans. We will continue to make our prancing horse Red Bull hybrid baby later on, as I am clearly the faster of the 3 drivers here as we head into the final real corner here on the circuit here in Interlagos as we head up the hill. Now this mighty Chelsea 97 is moving all over the circuit. He is completely oblivious to me being there. He shoves me off the road. I keep my foot in like any decent driver would. Now I'm going to pause it and I'm going to let you have a think for a second. Do you reckon the Red Bull and the Ferrari on our right-hand side can get across the line in a straight line? Bear in mind we are on a straight. Absolutely not. The Ferrari just decides to have another go at that Red Bull, causing me to finish the race backwards with no front wing. He even leaves the session after the race. To be fair, mate, I would too, because that was just embarrassing right there. No one saw it though, mate, I promise you. No one saw it. We're moving on to this final clip here for the reasons why I hate F1 2015. So far we've seen that we hate the stupid penalty system, the stupid flag system, noobs that play this game. Now we're going to come for a final example. Let's see what happens here. This guy's got a great run and a toe, a DRS, now driving like a noob. He's got essentially the track the size of the M40 to his disposal, but he says, oh, that bit of space right there, that one, yeah, shoves me into the wall for no reason. Now, I did message this Happy Kelly after the race, and he did say to me, well, I didn't do anything wrong. Well, to be honest with you, mate, you absolutely did, and this is the proof. As I'm still chasing him down with a damaged front wing, hoping against hope that maybe this game gives that guy a penalty for driving like a complete imbecile. No need to be so aggressive. We'll cut to after this race. And the game there's some justice. I have won this race. Happy Kelly gets a penalty. We'll finish the race here with this image of Nico Rosberg clearly celebrating his victory. He's quite happy about it. You won't be able to unsee that image. Thank you for watching the reasons why I hate F1 2015.